I refuse to put up with this. I'm not your servant.
Of course not. It would take you several thousand years to be worthy of serving me. Still, one cannot entirely dismiss the desire of those beneath them to be acknowledged. Very well. I am in a generous mood. I hereby appoint you as my temporary provisional acting servant candidate.
Absolutely not. The captain and journey member are supposed to be equals on the journey.
So, how do we make this god forgive us then? The god of construction sites values pure heights above all else. That's why workers will show their sincerity by wearing plain white underwear to the
site on the important days. Surely more than the underwear. Right?
It can only mean one thing. One of us is wearing flashy underwear.
Not me. Clean white panties. Good to know.
Really? It's not Petra either. I see. If Petra had to take a wild guess, the culprit is myself. Maybe. Hey, that's nonsense. I'm not saying that it's me, but white underwear does not have a monopoly on purity, you know. And besides, the god of site construction wouldn't get angry over something so stupid as...
Marcel, it's not the god of site construction. It's the god of construction sites. Yeah, I was gonna point it out too. I noticed too.
Well, seriously? Not wearing white and even getting the name wrong? This has to be Marcel's fault. No, it isn't. Why would the god of site construction...
Wrong again. It's the god of construction sites.
I'm telling you, if this keeps up, the curse is only gonna get worse.
The chains of causality inevitably pull toward one another. The Demon Lord's descent could not be avoided. What we can do is take the terror born from the power of the Starsavior and the Demon Lord, and undo it by leveraging the very power that caused it. Simply put, we incorporate the Demon Lord's power into the rite known as the Journey. You mean involving the Demon Lord in the journey? Yes. Demon Lords are transcendent beings born from the law of creating a world. Among them, the Demon Lord known as the Ashbringer, also known as the Tyrant of the North. She will be your new journey member.
I'm not entirely sure, but from what I've heard,
the journey trial was modeled after the path once walked by the Starsavior. To inherit the power left behind by the Starsavior, one must overcome the same hardships. That's why the journey is such a long and grueling test. Being strong in battle alone won't be enough to see it through. Systematic training, financial management, and condition upkeep are all essential. Yeah, that's the same exact thing we do at KFP. So, I'll be alright.
Charms are said to be relics tied to the Starsavior of the past. They're said to be items once carried by the Starsavior, or made by the descendants of those who shared a bond with him. Normally they're just like ordinary trinkets, nothing special. But the journey itself is a ritual, one that retraces the Starsavior's path to inherit his power. Even a simple needle can serve as a tool in a curse ritual, right? It's the same principle. These ordinary objects can manifest mysterious powers during the journey. That doesn't mean it's worth collecting them all, though. Only one of them will truly awaken its value when bound by a special connection with you. Now pick whichever one catches your eye.
Me? A shiver goes down my spine, as if I've been stabbed in the back. But there's no need for me to worry. After all, everyone knows I'm the journey captain. Which means no one here is going to fall for such a ridiculous script. That's right, it's me, the captain!
The captain was the Demon Lord?
I always love how she's looking around like that. Her animations are so cute. Don't make me first!
But Captain, then what are those black tentacles attached to?
Did I just freaking turn into... Did I just merge with Ina? I mean, we just had our concert together, so maybe it's the effect of all that. What?
And then Liza's words, I turn around and the tentacles follow me though, right? Because like, even if I turn around, it's gonna go with me if it's on my back. A familiar black tentacles, each with eyes and mouths. Eyes and mouths? Looked at me and smiled as if delighted.
Tomorrow!